Hello, class. Mr. Grant, who is a good friend of mine, has asked me to give you a shout-out. Today's learning intention, examining the exploitation of child labor in large, transnational corporations. You will be successful if you can. 1. Outline 6 reasons. Transnational corporations might use child labor. 2. Explain what you as a consumer can do to be more responsible. And lastly, 3. Describe the working conditions that some children might face. Good luck, thanks for listening. Mr. Grant has asked me to ask you to have a pen in your hand because there are questions at the end of the video.
Just do it.
Thanks for watching.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we're diving into a story that hides behind some of the products we buy every single day. Ever wondered how that cheap pair of sneakers or that bargain t-shirt was made? The truth is, some transnational corporations cut corners by using child labor in sweatshops. Kids working long hours, under strict bosses, for barely any pay. And here's the kicker. Many consumers don't even know it's happening. That's why we need to be responsible shoppers. Do your research, check the brands you buy, and support companies that pay fair wages and respect workers' rights. Because every purchase is a choice, and your choice can make a difference.
You might wonder why large companies might manufacture their product using child labor overseas. Well, it's sad, but at times true, mostly for these reasons.
1.
Lower costs, children are paid much less than adults, which increases profit margins.
2.
Easier to control, children are less likely to join unions or demand rights.
3.
Repetitive tasks, small hands can handle fine. Repetitive work like stitching or assembling.
4.
Weak labor laws. Some countries have fewer regulations or poor enforcement against child labor.
5.
High global demand, pressure to produce cheap goods quickly for international markets.
6.
Maximizing profit. Cutting labor costs helps corporations keep prices low and compete. So what can we, as consumers, do?
We can research brands before buying. Check if they use ethical or fair trade practices. And we can support fair trade products. Buy items with labels that guarantee fair wages and safe working conditions.
Wow, that was interesting. I definitely need to be a responsible consumer and think about my purchases. Stay tuned for a little jingle and be prepared to answer questions at the end of this video.
Round 1, CEO.
I'm the global boss with the money machine. Running transnationals. I'm slick. I'm mean. Why hire adults with demands and pay when I've got kids working 12 hours a day? Tiny hands stitch faster. Profits climb. Repetitive tasks done in perfect time. No rights, no breaks. They will never resist. I'm the king of cheap labor. Now bow to the fist.
Round 2, child employee.
You shout in my face. Work faster, boy. But I'm just a kid with no time for joy. Same stitch, same task, every single day, for a couple of coins that you throw my way. I cough, I sweat, but I'm told, don't stop. Your factory's cruel. It's a pressure drop. You're rich and you're laughing. I'm bent and sore. While you sip champagne, I scrub the floor.
Round 3, CEO. Oh, boo-hoo, kid. You're a cog in the wheel. Your pain makes my profits. That's the deal. Consumers love bargains. They don't want to pay. So I cut down costs in the cheapest way. Education that won't feed my stocks. Now get back to sewing those shoes and socks. I'll fly first class while you work in the heat. That's capitalism, kid. Admit defeat. Round 4, child.
You think I'm weak, but the world will see. What you call cheap is built on me. No rights, no breaks, just an endless grind. But truth has a way of changing minds. We're kids, not tools, not machines, not slaves. You profit off sweat while we dig our graves. The world will rise, your empire fall. Justice for workers will break these walls. Cheap shoes, cheap phones built on our bones.
More cash, more gain, ignore the pain.
I need education, no more might, no hesitation, more workers' rights.
So kids, before complaining at Clee, think lucky you don't work for me.
Get ready to pause the screen for questions to answer. In your notebooks with a pen.
Greetings, everyone. Wow, wasn't that something? Really makes you think, doesn't it? One, how lucky some of us are, and two, how more responsible we should be as consumers to help those less fortunate. Now, Mr. Grant, who is a good friend of mine, has asked you to move on to your creative task. Create a poster on the exploitation of child labor. Research first. Expand on the topic. Get creative. Make it original, informative, and colorful. I'm afraid Mr. Grant has asked me to tell you that you cannot move on to the creative task unless you have completed all other prior questions in your notebook and had your answers checked.